Hi, Peace with Endo community. How are you today? Thank you so much for taking the time to watch the replay of this video. If you have any questions or comments, please feel free to drop them in the comment section below. I do check back on those when I'm done. If you are new to the page, my name is Aubrey Daimler. I am an author and wellness coach who helps women with endometriosis to naturally manage pain, increase energy, and find peace with endo. So today I wanted to chat a little bit about this idea of acceptance and finding acceptance when you have a chronic illness. Hi Kelly, thanks for watching. When you have a chronic illness, or perhaps you're dealing with chronic pain or anything of that nature. This topic came up in my private Facebook group, which is Finding Peace with Endo. If you're not already in there, I invite you to join us there. But it was essentially a fellow endo sister who was about to have surgery again and had tried a lot of different things along the way, and I think she was feeling a little frustrated with the process, but also understanding that a big part of finding peace with endo was coming to this idea of acceptance. So this has come up for me also recently, dealing with lower back issues. I threw my back out about 6 months ago, and since that time have been dealing with sciatic type issues and really having this annoying, irritating pain down in my leg, in my hips, in my thighs. And it's something that's lingering, and it's been there for the past 6 months. And I've tried different things, I've tried different modalities, and things help a little bit, but at the same time, I'm still waking up and I'm still having this pain every single day. So I've recognized, what my triggers are, that certain foods and certain things that I eat can influence how I feel. But after trying these things, after investing in different physical type modalities over the past 6 months, finding a little bit of relief, but then again, waking up every day with this pain, it does start to get wearing on you, right? Hi Heather, thanks for watching. She says this is great. I was just asking myself this same question last night. Let's see if I can see your whole comment. Oh, I can't see the whole thing. I'm struggling with the horrible... I can't see your whole comment, Heather. I don't know why it's not letting me see it. Yes, so I'm sure that you can relate to this. I'm sure there's a lot of you that can relate to this, having chronic pain and coming to this point of acceptance. And, I relate this now to this existing issue that I'm having, because I have slowly crept towards this realization that, maybe this isn't going to go away. Maybe this is something that's going to stick around. So I think one of the biggest lessons that I've taken away from having endo is the need to let go and to surrender to what is, right? Which I know that's not an easy thing to do, especially if you're dealing with chronic pain. But there does reach a point where you get into that acceptance stage. If you are watching me live, I'd love to know who's here. Go ahead and say hi. If you're watching the replay, go ahead and type replay in the comments, and let me know if you've come to this state of acceptance, or if this does relate to what you're going through right now. So what has helped along the way, dealing and getting to this place? It's not always easy. I think that chronic illness can be compared very much to the different stages of grief. If you're familiar with the book, I think I don't remember what it is, On Death and Dying, I think is what it's called, which goes through the different stages of grief. Eventually, when you get to the last stage, it is acceptance. But there are these different paths along the way and these different emotions that can come up. And it's not like an ending point, like, okay, I accept this, because there are these different emotions that can still come up. Hey, Ebony, thanks for watching. So I've been reading an excellent book over the past week or so, and it's called, it's by Jon Kabat-Zinn, if you're not familiar with him. It's called Wherever You Go, There You Are, which is so simple and so profound, right? And I love this book. I love Jon Kabat-Zinn, if you haven't checked him out already. He's a big proponent for using mindfulness, for using meditation in order to handle chronic illness, in order to handle chronic pain. So if you're new to this idea of finding acceptance and finding peace with Endo, I highly recommend checking out this book, because it's going kind of more to this simplistic idea of getting back into the present moment and feeling and being with whatever comes up in that moment, and learning to be present even when you're having pain, even when these things are going on. Because the more that you try to resist from it, the more that you try to fight and to struggle against this, you're creating that resistant type energy. So by learning to just be present and be with whatever is without judgment, actually helps to lessen some of that pain. So if you haven't tried this, I know this again is not always easy to do, and it takes a little bit of practice, but learning to be with whatever is and to feel whatever comes up, whether that be physical pain, whether it be emotional type pain, and remembering that, you know, it's okay to feel whatever emotions come up and allow those to flow through your energy system, rather than shoving it down, or rather than finding a way to numb things. You know, I have my own different numbing coping mechanisms, which I'm sure you can relate to as well. You know, before turning to those things, take a moment to be present with whatever is. And there's a mantra that he brings up in the book, which is, this is it. So one thing that he recommends trying is just to use that mantra and just to be silent and still with yourself and just repeat that message, you know, this is it. Like, this is it. All we really have right now is this present moment. So if you can remind yourself that, you know, I'm going to live in this moment and be present in this moment, this is it. So I have tried that, and it is helpful when you're getting, especially like up in your mind space and worrying, you know, about the future, or maybe you're worried about something in the past, coming back to like right now and just repeating that to yourself, this is it. So that's a big thing that he recommends, is meditation. So learning to be still, learning to be with what is. So, you know, for me, getting up in the morning and always having this pain, this annoying pain in my hip and in my leg, and I have these different routines that help me to manage things. So, you know, this whole idea of acceptance doesn't necessarily mean that you're like giving up on things. It's you can still do things to help manage the pain and to help manage whatever's going on. But it's also learning to accept that, okay, this is what it is, right? So I go through these different steps of, you know, I do my stretches to help stretch out my hip, to help stretch out my leg. I've been spraying it down with magnesium oil, and then after I take a shower, I put on some topical CBD type oil and other essential oils that help to calm things down. So, but there is that moment, and I can usually get things under control. It takes a couple of hours usually for things to calm and to settle down. But there's always that moment in the morning where I'm like, this is so annoying, and it's pulsing and it's throbbing. But in that space, I always take that time to meditate. You know, I take 15 minutes in the morning and come outside and just be still and be present. And even when I first sit down, you know, all I can think about is that throbbing that's going on in my body. But by the time that I'm done with that 15 minutes, the pain is significantly lessened, if not almost completely gone. So it's amazing what can happen just by being still, by being present, and learning to breathe into whatever's going on, whatever pain and throbbing or whatever's going on in your body, and then breathing out from it and kind of releasing it and letting it go. So I would love to know if you are somebody who uses meditation, drop me some comments, let me know how it's impacted your life. This does take some practice, learning to be with whatever is, but it can be life-changing over time, just simply by creating that space for yourself. Stacy says, I lived with the pain of endo for almost 20 years. I lost 2 babies. I don't know why I can't see these whole comments today. I'm trying to click the little see more, and it's just giving me a heart. Sorry, Stacy. I'll check out your comment when I'm done here because I can't read the whole thing. And I'm sorry for those losses that I can see that have happened to you. I don't know why it's not letting me see the whole thing. Oops. But I will take a look at that when I'm done here. So again, just remember that your breath is really the ticket to coming back to the present moment, to feeling whatever is, and you can use your breath to calm down your nervous system. So if you get in that stage of having intense pain or emotional type stuff, remember to come back to that anchor of your breath, because that's going to naturally calm down your nervous system and help you to feel better. So don't discount the power of your breath. Well, I hate that I can't read all your comments because I see that you're talking to me, but I can't read the see more. It's just giving me the little thing. All right, Heather, so I'll look at that when I'm done here too. So if you need help with this breathing idea, with getting back into the present moment, I do have a free meditation that's available for pain. If you go over to the main page at Aubrey Daimler Peace with Endo, it's up in the banner. So if you click on the banner, you can get the link there as well. But I'll drop a link in the comments when I'm done here. It's quick, 7 minutes, and it helps you use your breath to kind of direct through your body and to clear out whatever may be going on in the time. So just remember to come back to the present moment. This is it. You can try using that mantra to remind yourself that, you know what, this is it. And again, acceptance doesn't mean that you're giving up. It doesn't mean that you're stopping anything that's going to help you manage things, but it can help you get closer to this place of peace with endo, just realizing that, you know what, this is it. I can do what I can to manage things, but essentially there's a lot of things that are out of our control, right? And endo is the greatest teacher for that, because you can't see it. You don't always know what's going on. So learning to release some of that control and to surrender and to allow what is can make huge shifts in your life. So I hope that this message did serve you today. Thank you for taking the time to listen today. If you do need more support, I do offer one-on-one coaching as well. Reach out to me if you're interested in that. I do offer a power hour session now where I can provide you with some guidance and support on what you need to do next on this holistic journey, as well as doing some breathing and some energy type work to help clear out any blockages that may be going on. So I invite you to reach out if you do need further support. But again, thank you for taking the time to watch this tonight. If you did find it helpful, I invite you to share with your friends, drop me some hearts. And if you want to catch me next time when I'm live, hit the little dots at the corner of the video, get live notifications, and you can join me next time. So thank you for watching again tonight. Mwah! I'm sending you all so much love, and we'll talk again soon. Bye for now.